Welcome back to Let Me Pull Your Coat, the unfiltered world of Master Silk. Before we get rolling, let me remind you that our blog is where the family eats first. That's where the behind-the-scenes drops, the Easter eggs, and the blogs, where we answer questions that we feel can't wait for the next podcast drop. So if you haven't already, head over to letmepullyourcoat.com and lock into the blog section. Now this week, the questions came heavy. We're talking jealousy in families, cutting people out of your life, loyalty between hosts, love gone sour, and even some straight-up business game. So let's not waste any time.
Question for Chyna from Haruto in Osaka, Japan. Chyna, is everything you say about Silk true, or are you just saying it because you co-host his podcast? Also, would he treat me or any 304 the same as he's treated you? Haruto, let me keep it real. If anything, I watered it down. Everything I say about Silk is rooted in truth. When I worked under him back in Kansas City, he didn't just put money in my hand, he put knowledge in my head. He invested in me, taught me to leave the streets behind, and now I own property and stocks. That's not just talk, that's reality. You ask, would he treat you the same? Depends on you. If you're loyal, if you listen, if you're hungry for growth, then yes. But if you come half-stepping, looking for handouts, or playing games, Silk will drop you like third period French. There's really only one way to find out. Reach out to him and see what happens.
Question for Silk from Amira in Cairo, Egypt. What is the best way to erase the memory of someone out of your life and your daily existence? Amira, let me give it to you straight. There is no erasing the memory of someone that you shared your life with. The memory will live with you always. The real key is replacing and creating new memories. I remember a woman I thought I'd die without. I was so in love, I was sick when it ended. I tried the drinking, the distractions, the denial. None of that worked. What worked was rebuilding, buying property, starting ventures, investing in myself. Every dollar I stacked was a brick wall between her and my peace. As for the home we shared, I remodeled the entire joint. I had walls knocked out, I replaced cabinets. I even replaced the toilets. I replaced furniture and had it an enclosed patio. I even bought a new vehicle. I ensured that nothing in that house or around me on a daily basis would ever remind me of her. You see a mirror? You can't erase people. You can only bury them under new achievements. You bury them under a life they can't touch and have no access to.
Question for Chyna from Gabriela in Sao Paulo, Brazil. If I were to contact Master Silk, do you think he would take me under his wing the way he has you? Gabriela, Silk doesn't hand out wings, he hands out the tools you need. He gave me the game, but I built my own house. If you want Silk to guide you, show him you'll actually use the blueprint. He doesn't waste time on talkers. Oh, Gabriela, me and my wifeys, Rochelle, Darlene, Melissa, and countless more people are living proof of that. If you show up ready, Silk will show up even stronger.
Question for Silk from Victor in Belgrade, Serbia. Silk, have you ever had to deal with a jealous or envious relative whose only purpose was to crap all over your ideas and ambitions? If so, what did you do? Victor? Oh yeah. I had relatives who couldn't wait to tell me what I couldn't do. From starting a strip club, to running escort services, to buying stocks, somebody in my bloodline always had poison to spit. And you know what I did? I shut the door. I don't let family have more access than strangers if they can't respect me. The streets taught me something early. Sometimes strangers will push you further than your own kin. I had to learn that blood don't always mean loyalty. Family can share DNA and still not want to see you shy. I've never asked any of my blood family for anything. They've lived with me, ate off of me, and I've even loaned them money. just to have them talk about me to outsiders while they laid their heads on pillows in my house for free. My advice to you, love them from a distance. Don't let them pull up a chair at your table if all they bring is envy and mistrust. Question for Silk from Elias in Athens, Greece. Silk, why is it that after you've made love to a woman real good constantly, she eventually loses interest in you and begins to cheat? Elias, because sex alone won't hold a woman. When I was younger, I gave women everything in bed. Multiple orgasms, hours, sweat, creativity. And I still watch them walk away. Why? Because women need stimulation outside the sheets. You can blow her mind at midnight, but if she feels ignored at noon, another man will slide in. My grandfather told me that if a woman honors you by going to bed with you, it's your job to make her look forward to doing it again. Keep in mind, I'm talking about every day, regular, non-304s. My advice is to stop thinking sex is the glue. It's the icing. The cake is conversation, consistency, and respect. Without that, the bedroom is just exercise.
Question for Chyna from Hugo in Lisbon, Portugal. Chyna, what's the dumbest financial mistake you ever made? Hugo, my first mistake was blowing money on labels like Gucci, Prada, red bottoms. I thought looking rich meant I was rich. Silk checked me hard. He told me, a closet full of heels won't feed you when the rent's due. That shit hit me hard. Since then, I flipped my spending into property and stocks. My dumbest mistakes became my sharpest lessons.
Question for Silk from Fatima in Casablanca, Morocco. Silk, what's the smartest investment you've ever made? Fatima, the strip club I bought in the 90s, was my smartest investment. Not because of the money, though it made plenty, but because it gave me leverage. I met lawyers, politicians, entertainers, judges, and police chiefs, all under dim lights with whiskey in hand. That club was my boardroom. Smart investments aren't always about stock tips. They're about doors they open with the right connections and the people you know. Now, before we wrap up, here's this week's spotlight. It goes to a voice out of Memphis, Tennessee, Anthony Q. I first peeped him through a song he has called Fake Shit. That track hit me right when I needed it most. Then I pulled him up on YouTube, and every track was fire. I call his music the soundtrack to my life. I've been blowing him up to everybody I know. His music is real, it's raw, and it's personal. Let me tell you, his joint The Barbecue, that should be the new national anthem for cookouts everywhere, right alongside of Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. Big respect and salute to Anthony Q. Keep making music that speaks to real people living real lives.
Use your cult pull of the week. Stop letting the wrong people take up space in your life and your homes. Friends, lovers, even family. If they don't push you forward, they're pulling you back. Loyalty, respect, and vision. That's the currency that pays forever.
Don't forget to check out the blog at letmepullyourcoat.com. That's where you'll find the Easter eggs, behind the scenes, and more game than we can fit here. And if you want to rock with us, grab the merch. Hoodies, caps, jackets. Wear the family crest proudly. This week got personal. Thank you for letting us share our truths. Thank you for listening. Stay loyal, stay building, and as always, even slow motion is motion. Keep moving, keep building, and reclaim your peace. Until next time, this is Master Silk. From me and Chyna Doll, much love and much respect.